Prolonged
Look,
eye
ever since my
contact.
vacation, I decided, you know what? I need to be closer.
Aiden needs to be closer to us all.
Yeah. Oh, RJ lowered my hand again. I won't raise it.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I don't think they can see that if we post the raw footage of this.
Add
I
marker.
don't think it translates regardless. It's just something that pops up on my end. For context, hosts
You know what?
in the show on this platform can digitally
Everyone,
raise their
see
hand.
if you can see this.
And they keep raising their hand, and I have to manually lower them. Stop it. Stop raising your hand. You could just talk. There's only 4 of us.
Can you just speak now?
Yeah.
Can he?
Well, I don't know. You're the host, Jay. Can
I
you?
am. I'm looking for a specific city in the country I was going to do.
Ah,
But
alright.
most of them I can't pronounce. I
Give it
saw
your
one
best
that looked
shot.
like it was just Maria, the city of Maria. Maria.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Even though I might be pronouncing it wrong, we're gonna go with that. Happy brunch. Hello, everybody, and happy brunch to Maria, Madagascar. If I
Happy
pronounced that
brunch,
wrong,
Maria.
tell me how to
Happy
pronounce it in the
brunch.
comments.
Yeah, if you're Maria, in Maria, Madagascar, bonus points.
Bonus points. I'm here with Aiden,
That's me.
RJ,
Oh!
and Riley.
Hi.
And today we're running it back. We're doing a classic. If you haven't been here before, it's Cursed Verses, where we come
Yes.
up with 2 characters or entities, but we change something about them to make it really weird. So I would like to start us off with something a little bit strange. If we had 2 armies, right, from each of these places, one from Egypt, but it's underwater,
Atlantis, alright.
but it's against Atlantis, but it's in the desert.
Alright, Egypt versus
So-
Atlantis.
So, Egypt from Exodus versus dry Atlantis.
Which would just be a Greek city-state.
Now, what depiction of Atlantis, though? Because if we're
I was about
talking
to
like
ask that.
Atlantis, then they have hover things
Atlantis
and like
from
power crystals.
the Disney Atlantis.
Which Disney Atlantis?
The first one?
The good one.
Okay.
Was there a second? Was there another one?
Yeah, there was
Who
a
knows?
second. There was a sequel.
Oh, I never watched that one.
It wasn't very good.
I think it started out in another language, and I'm like, no, I'm not reading French.
Relatable.
My vote is Atlantis. Purely just because of technology.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got the little hover thingies, and unless those are powered by water, in which case, I don't know.
The
Right?
magical essence
No,
of
they
water.
were powered by magical, like, magical.
By magical.
Was anything from the Atlantis movie Disney made powered by water?
Everything is powered by water if you think about it.
RJ, you are powered by water.
Oh, those crystals were powered by water.
Well,
But
Rest
they
in
were
peace,
also
Atlantis.
tied to the life essence of the people.
So
Like
the
an
life
avatar?
essence of the people are wet.
So, wait a second. If
Essence.
the life essence of the people are wet, but this is dry Atlantis,
Yes.
is it just
water is the essence
Blood.
a
of
drowned
wetness.
Egypt against a dead Atlantis?
No,
Wetness is the essence
Blood.
of beauty.
blood is a thing. It is technically a form of water.
Anyway, I have a question.
I
Yes.
have an answer.
does the Egyptian army have any gods on their side?
It's a good question.
What if they had
Not
the
the
mummy
Hebrew
from
one, I'll tell
the
you
mummy?
that much.
I mean, that's true, considering they're underwater. This would take place after Moses. So I think we can safely assume that the Hebrew god was not, in fact, on their side.
Does that mean the Hebrew god's on the Atlantean side?
I don't think that's how that works.
I blame Noah.
Noah
So did
was
the Atlanteans in that movie.
But okay, seriously though, like, would the Egyptians have the gods on their side? Because I feel like that drastically tips the scale in their favor.
It would, and I feel like no, given that Atlantis doesn't really have its magic either.
Okay.
Yeah, we're back to people with sticks.
But also, if the Egyptians had the god of the sun, they wouldn't really necessarily be flooded, would they?
Okay, but would it be the actual goddess of the sun or the pharaoh that decided he was the god of the sun?
Yeah, RJ was asking about the gods, so I figured I was talking about the actual god of the sun. But actually, you know what? They have the pharaoh.
Here's a piece of information that just popped up. Only the upper class Egyptians knew how to swim.
That interesting. So it's only
Where did
the
you
upper
get that
class.
piece of information?
I googled.
Would any of the upper class be in the army?
They are now.
I mean, that's all that's left.
Well, would they have been there to begin with is what I'm asking. Because if not, that just means all the Egyptians drowned and the Atlanteans win just by default.
Well, didn't we also discuss that the Atlanteans are also dead?
No, their magic is dead. They're not dead.
Oh, okay.
Okay, got it.
So it just goes to the Atlanteans by
default.
default.
We got here the short way and the long way.
They show up.
Shut up,
They show up for the
Steve.
fight, and there's just no one's there. Just some bodies floating belly up.
So if you haven't noticed, I did not think about that one at all beforehand. I just thought it would be funny to start with. Winding
that
up
makes
with
the best.
winning by default as our first one.
How went with episode 1, 2?
Did it?
As well.
I think it might have.
Yeah, because it was headless Django Fett versus dusted Peter Parker.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And Django Fett won by default.
Yeah. Which, by the way, if you haven't listened to that episode, I sub Miracle and you're here, go listen to the first episode. It's worth a listen all the way through.
It really-
beautiful.
We
You
learn
learn a
a
lot
lot
of
of
things about
things.
cryptids and mythological
And
creatures.
Larry.
Larry the
And
cucumber.
Larry the cucumber.
Yes,
Larry
that
the-
one was beautiful.
the-
Oh, I
Behemoth
wasn't going to
cucumber.
give any context. I was just going to say and Larry.
And Larry.
Sorry, I kinda
You want to
knew
know
that.
who
Little
Larry
Jim
is? Go
Bob
find
and
out.
Larry.
Oh, man.
Well, now that you have a taste for it, again,
Okay.
does anybody have a follow up for
The
that lovely?
concept of time versus the concept of love.
I'm assuming the curse part of this is just the concept part.
Yes.
So I've been playing a lot of Hades 2 recently.
You know it's going to be good when.
And so my brain immediately interprets this as Kronos versus Aphrodite, basically.
Well, boiling it down to Hades logic, I feel like Kronos would have the advantage.
Yeah. Which, arguably, I would also... I think I would agree that the concept of time would beat the concept of
But
love.
Jay, the power of love conquers all.
Except death, which
what
is
has
caused by
anime
time.
Not. What
Hold
have you
on.
not learned from anime?
The concept of love does not die to death. You can still love something or someone even when they're gone.
No, like, if I'm dead, I can't love something when I'm dead. Therefore, the love is dead.
However,
Your love. But not other people.
well, and the things that you did in order to show that you loved still hang on through history. Even if they're insignificant, years and years and years and years down the road.
This is a real toga wearing one.
I vote for the concept of time.
I feel like most people
Do you have a reason?
I feel like people tend to cling to the idea of time as a whole concept more than they do on the concept of love. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like a lot of people tend to reflect on like aging and death and nostalgia and stuff. And I know love kind of ties into a lot of things in people's everyday life, but I feel like time is just ever present in people's psyche.
I'll take that. I like that answer.
That's takeable.
To make this worse, quality time is one of my love languages. So,
Snap. Is it still the ship of Theseus?
No.
Man. I had a little thing, if we're satisfied with that.
I think so.
World War I carrier pigeons versus Hogwarts owls.
Hogwarts owls.
Yeah.
Well, okay, hold on. This requires a bit of research, so let me pull up ye old Google.
So here's the thing. I've seen a meme about this. Owls are the slowest bird. So I've seen a lot of, or not slowest, but one of the slower birds. And so I've seen like Tumblr threads on the fact that Hogwarts using owls for messages is just torture for the owls. However, they're
This is
magic
apparently a
owls.
common Google.
And I feel like that's got to have something. Like, okay, first of all, actually, Aiden, can we clear, like, what sort of versus is happening here? Is this like a race?
No, this
a
is
duel
this
to
is
the
a
death?
fight.
This is a... Okay.
Okay,
All
so-
Hogwarts owls versus all World War I carrier
Oh, my
pigeons.
goodness. How many were there?
Okay, so here's what I need to ask. So are we talking about owls within the parameters of the actual Harry Potter like storyline? Or are we talking about just all of them from that universe?
All of the ones related to Hogwarts specifically.
Okay. So in World War I, approximately 20,000 carrier pigeons died. In Harry Potter, there's one owl that we know of that dies.
However, might I interject?
I
that
think Riley's
in
about
World War II, as many as 500,000 homing pigeons accompanied soldiers, sailors, and pilots into battle.
And in World
So-
War I, over 100,000 were used.
So they have more battle experience.
And more bodies.
How many owls
in
did
Hogwarts.
Hogwarts have?
Now the
No.
question is, what is the ratio of carrier pigeon to owl? Like that would make it a fair fight because owls are natural predators. They're a little bit more equipped for killing than pigeons. So how many pigeons does it take to take down an owl? What's the pigeon to owl ratio?
I think owls, because they're ambush hunters, right? They sneak up and just take out the pigeon, and the pigeon.
Oh, you know what? That's the wrong question. At least like one student had an owl, right? Is that a good ratio for Hogwarts?
Yeah.
How many students?
I think you were required to have an owl there, right?
were at
Yeah, in order to
Hogwarts?
communicate. I mean, you were required to have a pet, but almost every student had an owl
So,
for delivery.
differing pieces of information suggest figures ranging from 280 to 1,000.
That is a very
So-
large range.
So,
Well,
taking the maximum of 1,000 versus 100,000 pigeons.
So it's 100 to 1. Do you think a singular owl can take out 100 pigeons? Is
How many
basically what this
pigeons
boils down to.
Would it take to kill an owl? I'm Googling this.
Yes!
It would be extremely unlikely for pigeons to kill an owl, while the exact number of pigeons needed is unknown and depending on various factors. Owls are powerful predators built for killing, whereas mobbing pigeons typically aim to drive a predator away, not inflict lethal harm.
How
So-
many war pigeons can kill an owl? Remember, they were war pigeons.
How many World War I pigeons?
They had to dodge bullets.
I don't think they dodged very well.
No,
I think they just kind of flew.
they just got shot. And they become a snack. Not only
Delicious.
your
Carrier
carrier
pigeon.
pigeon arrived late. I'm sending a letter back on another carrier pigeon that
So-
I ate your last one. Mwah.
They have prey instincts, pigeons do, and they have defensive mobbing, which means that they will cooperatively harass a predator.
Okay.
So at worst, an owl is getting harassed by 100 pigeons.
Okay. So, Aiden, I need you to roll for intimidation on the pigeons. And I'm going to roll to determine what their DC is.
Roll a whiz save.
What's
Oh my God.
what's their
Tested.
modifier?
0. It's a pigeon.
All
It's
right,
probably
I got a
lower.
15.
Oh my god, the DC was 15. Okay. So I guess the pigeons win. They intimidate the owls with overwhelming numbers.
Pigeons!
How did we get
I
here?
feel like
Step
it's
on
one
the
of those
gym.
things where it's like the owls wouldn't be able to kill them all, but the pigeons can't kill the owls, so they just kind of are at a stalemate.
Yeah. Well, we
As
can't
much
have
as
all
I'd
of these end in a
love to
stalemate.
say that the pigeons would win.
No, the pigeons win.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I give it to the pigeons personally.
All right.
I
They won that roll.
100,000 war pigeons beat out Hogwarts owls, ranging to about 1,000.
By soldiers rage.
Hogwarts Owls sounds like that one baseball movie. The what were they? The something Angels.
Angels in
there's
the outfield.
There's the hockey movie, The Mighty Ducks.
No.
I don't
Nope,
know
it's
the
gone
baseball
now.
movies. Sorry.
Okay.
Nope. Never mind. No, I
Well-
don't either. That's why I was so confused.
Okay. Here's a verses for you. Both of these objects are alive, right? They
Okay.
are sentient and mobile. A bar of soap with flame breath, so it can breathe fire, versus a cardboard box with ice powers.
The soap wins.
So,
Yeah, I'd have to agree because so here's where I was thinking, right? Um, if the cardboard box would be able to play it strategically, could melt the ice on the soap for water, whittle the soap away eventually, but it's at risk of the cardboard box itself becoming soggy, which doesn't do it any favors.
If it
Well-
becomes soggy, though, wouldn't that make it resistant to the fire?
But I feel like it'd also effectively be killing the box. It really depends on like what's dead and what like how would you consider it dead? You know, and like does the soap melt to fire?
So that's what I was thinking is the best case scenario in my mind for the box is a double KO where the soap also takes itself out.
That was where mine went.
The box just jumps on the soap. They both light into flame.
Because, and trust me, I don't know who it was that asked about the soggy box, but as somebody that works for a shipping company, soggy boxes are not it.
Yeah.
Don't you
but-
use soap to help lube up the
Oh,
conveyor belts?
We
soap's
do.
not flammable.
Oh,
Really? Wait, what
Yeah.
kind of soap isn't flammable? I feel like some soap is flammable. Is
Can bar soap burn? Let's ask that. Bar soap is not considered flammable. It can burn if exposed to high enough heat sources. Its primary components are fats and oils, which are combustible, but the soap bar itself is not easily ignited.
that's because of a process called saponification. But I was more worried about lye because real soap and not detergent soap is made using lye and fats in order to bring about saponification. So, the general rule of thumb is soap is not flammable, but it is combustible. If there's leftover lye in it, if it's not completely saponified and it gets exposed to aluminum, it can blow up.
that's kind of funny, actually. Also, why do they tell you to put soap in your mouth if it's made out of lies?
Bless you, sweet summer child.
So anyway, Jay will no longer be joining us for the podcast.
It's been real, folks. I'll see you next curse
How many times have I
verses.
done this bit? I'm so sorry, y'all.
So many
I gotta
times.
stop doing that.
Get more creative material, darn you.
So Aiden will no longer be joining us on the podcast.
Mm,
Hey, that
At
was
least
last week.
my dad jokes
Okay, Joe.
are different every time.
Are they, Mister? What was it? That was my nickname in high school.
gracious.
That was my nickname in high school.
gracious. What are y'all doing?
Anyway,
My
Disgrace.
nickname in
So
high school.
Bar
I feel
soap
like the bar
wins.
soap wins. Yeah.
The bar soap wins. Yeah.
who's next?
Aiden, did you do one?
I did.
Oh yeah, you did Hogwarts and Carrier Pigeons. Jay, it's your turn again.
It is my turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I know we had a Mothman one last time, right?
Yep.
Now, Mothman versus Lampman.
Lamp man.
That's not a real thing.
Lamp
It is now, though.
Mothman versus Lampman.
Yes.
Well, see, here's the thing: is I have to automatically give it to Mothman just because after having, well, in the last time we did this, we discovered a lot of very overpowered things Mothman can theoretically do. I know
Clearly
nothing
not a
about
bad luck.
Landman.
No, oh, okay.
So,
There is a lantern man, I found out. He is a real thing, apparently. It's an atmospheric ghost-like described in the folklore of the fens of East Anglia.
Oh no, it's the ghost of Christmas past.
It's a variation of a will-o-wisp.
now dismissed as sightings of combustible marsh gas.
Combustible. We always come back here.
We always end up we are pyromaniacs.
Local fisherman recounted how he had once thrown himself to the floor to escape the attention of a lantern man, which had been drawn to his whistling.
What is this? This is a Wikipedia page for anybody wondering. I'm gonna give away the. What is this based off of? Is this like? This seems to be a real thing. It's just a tiny. It's what most Wikipedia pages would consider like a stub. There's like nothing here.
You know, I'm gonna agree with RJ. Give this one to Mothman. Mothman's just the cryptid of bad luck.
So many things. Can't he like charge phones or something too? Didn't we figure that out
I
last
thought
time?
that
think
he
that-
ate their
yeah.
charge.
Oh, he did the opposite. Yeah, I think you're right.
Let's have a refresher course. Mothman
Predicting
powers include predicting
disasters.
disasters, flying at high speeds, have the ability
Yeah.
to cause psychological effects like fear and madness. It is also associated with technological disruptions such as causing car or television malfunctions, and sometimes exhibits powers like shape-shifting or manipulating light.
Oh yeah, Lantern Man has nothing on this.
Oh yeah, because Mothman can just manipulate his entire being.
Yeah. Just like, and in my tummy you go.
Yeah. Lantern Man is also just a swamp fart. Like, he's not real.
He's gonna blow up Mothman from the inside.
It's my
Oh.
it's my new spirit.
Wait, Jay might be onto something there. He lures in Mothman, right? Because moth to a flame. Lures in Mothman. Mothman eats him. And then he explodes inside of Mothman.
Can
Like
Mothman
Taco
get
Bell.
blown up?
Is that, are you Googling that?
It is highly unlikely that the Mothman could be killed by being blown up.
Huh. Okay. Mothman wins. Never mind.
Well,
That was the one shot that the swamp fart had.
It's of
Swamp fart.
interdimensional origins and is apparently type 1 immortal.
There are multiple types of immortal? I suppose that makes
This-
sense, actually.
This sounds like a what's the thing? SCP page now.
I mean, cryptids are the original SCPs.
That's true.
Type 1
why we have the
immortality is also known
appellations.
as eternal life. So you cannot die from natural causes like old age or disease, but you can still be killed by unnatural or conventional means.
I would consider a swamp fart pretty unnatural.
You think?
I just
A sentient swamp fart? Hell yeah.
I am consistently flabbergasted and amazed by some of the things that come out of our mouths.
I need to run like a level 20 D&D thing where we're all these weird cryptids.
I call the sentient swamp fart.
That would be great.
Riley would immediately be Bigfoot. Sorry, there's no...
Riley doesn't even get a say.
I mean, I've chosen.
I have
I've
chosen.
Yeah.
This is the path that I must follow to the
Uh,
Can I be
bitter
the-
end.
Can I be the horseless headman?
You can be the horseless head man.
Yeah, you can.
That's just the guy that runs around screaming or like floats around screaming in Repo.
Yeah.
Can I change my mind? Can I instead be a headless horse?
We'll talk
Your
about
head
it.
was given to
Wait,
the other
wait.
The horseless head man?
I'll be the horseless headband. You can be the manless horse head.
Yes.
Horse head.
You're just a floating horse head.
Just a floating horse head.
I
Guys,
love this.
we have a Halloween one shot.
Oh, goodness. All right. I have a new cursed verses.
Go for it.
Get ready. This is gonna blow your socks off.
They were
I'm not
already
wearing
off.
socks.
See? It's already done it. 1,000 slaps versus 100 punches. Full force. Which does more damage?
Are they administered by the same person?
Let's just say it's the beefiest guy that we could find.
But they're all administered by the same individual.
Yes.
Yes.
Are they all administered at the same time?
Yes, it's all at once.
What? 1,000
Okay.
arms versus 100 arms. I think
Which-
1,000 arms wins this.
Which one comes first? 1,000 slaps or 1,000 punches?
I mean, you gotta choose.
What?
Oh wait, no, you're right. No, think of it this way,
I was like,
right?
why would I have to choose?
There's like a person on both ends. It's like who gets destroyed worse, not them necessarily directly against each other, but like imagine this a competition between 1,000 slaps and 100 punches.
Yes, I understand, but that's why I said specified if it was administered by the same person. Because it matters which one goes first, because he can't do both at the same time. So whichever one he does first, the second one will be not as strong because he will be tired.
You can
from
assume
administering the
that
first
he
set.
will not be tired.
Okay. That changes things.
So you said 1,000 slaps and 100 punches?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say 1,000 slaps, honestly.
Where
So-
are we getting punched? Is it in the same place over and over and over again?
Well, it's 100 punches at once, so
Oh, so it's just all over your body?
either that or it's like, I guess
One
the
punch.
force of 100 punches
Yeah.
in one at one place versus the force of 1,000 slaps in one slap at the
It's
same
going to
place.
end up being like an Omni-Man thing where he just punches through people.
I think the punches win because there was a video that was made by a person trying to calculate how many slaps it takes to cook a chicken.
Oh, God.
It is 135,000 slaps to cook a chicken.
Okay, how many punches?
I don't know. They didn't do that video yet.
Okay, well then how can you compare the two? That's a horrible metric.
Look, if you can't cook a chicken, I don't want it.
Okay,
What
so
did a
Jay is
chicken
basing
have
their
to
answer
do with
entirely
the
off of whether or not you can cook a chicken.
I think you could cook a chicken with 100 punches.
Moderate slap might exert about 5,000 newtons.
Listeners, let us know. Never mind. Don't let us know. I don't care anymore. Go slap a chicken.
Go slap a chicken.
Professional boxers generate approximately, let's just say on average, like 3,500 newtons.
3,500 newts?
Yes,
Yeah.
How many did you say
3,500
the slap
newtons.
was?
About 1,000. So
It's 3.5 times more.
1,000 times 1,000 is 100,000 newtons at once. 100,000 newtons. 3,500 times 100
Is not enough.
350,000 newts.
Wait.
So it's 100,000 newts versus 35,000, 350,000 newts.
I feel like the math isn't lining up.
No, I did it. It's 1,000 newtons.
Okay.
Oh, times
Yes.
1,000. Oops,
Yeah.
I dropped a
Yeah.
0. So 1,000,000 newtons versus 350,000. Definitely the slap.
See?
But my chicken.
Your chicken.
No, don't do that.
Do it. let me put a
Yes.
mark.
This is
This is how this is devolved.
this is a public podcast.
Sorry, it slipped out. Okay.
It's okay. You're not the first, nor will you be the last.
I know.
And I
but-
kind of made it worse. So,
Please don't.
Good
Gonna
job,
do it, Riley.
everybody.
I'm gonna do it. I'm coming for your chickens.
You turned my
Okay.
slaps versus punches into a beautiful thing.
all right.
Anyway, not related to this one, but I do have an idea for the final one of the evening whenever we get to that point.
Okay.
Sick.
It may be difficult to do, but it's fine.
Okay. I have one.
Okay. Shoot.
Who can do more damage to a person? Okay. One really stupid doctor or one very smart person who did all of their own research.
Immediately, one doctor.
I agree.
That's as far as I'll go with that because I have
Doing something
opinions.
on accident, you have no idea how to fix it. Whereas somebody who has done a smart thing would know. Well, I guess technically know how to make it not fixable. But
See, the question becomes, will the doctor do more damage because he technically has a license to accidentally kill? Or not. But
or not.
Or not.
just not. I to be fair, as much as I was about to start trying to play devil's advocate for the one smart, I think I am on the side of dumb doctor.
yeah. As soon
There's-
as it came out of my mouth, I was like, there's not really much of a contest there, especially
No.
nowadays.
Oh,
Like,
no, actually, I do have a question now, just to play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
How accurate is the source material that this person's been researching from?
They both get the same source material, but the smart person didn't ever go to medical school.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, because there are definitely people I've come across that are quote-unquote well-researched, but it's about, like, sticking banana peels in between your toes
I do that all the time.
to cure your baldness.
If sticking banana peels between my toes will cure my baldness, sign me up.
I think you missed the point. The point is that they're well-researched on this, but it's very bogus.
Oh, like it's okay, but see, does
Like-
that really count as a smart person if they're falling for bogus research?
Smart people
Or
can be
is
deceived.
this is this more of an ignorance thing? Does ignorance count as stupidity?
I personally, I don't think so.
I do because I think if you are attempting to do something with a lack of, or from a place of ignorance, by not educating yourself, I find that stupid. Not being ignorant, the fact you were acting on being ignorant. It doesn't make sense.
I understand what you're saying.
So, technically, ignorance itself is not stupidity. It is the fact that you remain ignorant that makes you stupid.
Yes.
Okay.
But then one would argue if one is ignorant, how are they to know that they are ignorant?
Yes.
Good point.
Like, like they could even go through the steps of starting to research something. Think, oh, I have enough information to do the thing, and then they try to do it and they just screw it all up. And it's like, well, you tried.
Mhm.
But then that goes back to, are they actually smart if they've done something without fully understanding?
See, I think that stupidity is when you refuse to learn. You have all the tools given to your disposal to be better and to learn, but you don't choose to do it.
You willfully decide to not be interesting. I like that.
And then there's, once again, because with ignorance can also be that you were deceived. I know that there were some there's some people that I know that are smart, and I do know they're smart, that had been deceived by like false articles or maybe something that was written by AI at some point in time.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's an interesting, like, the measure of smart and stupid is it's a very fine line, and I don't think they're good descriptors, other than calling somebody stupid.
I call everyone stupid. Even
Exactly.
if they're the
Like
most
that-
intelligent
that's-
person alive.
I call you stupid.
That's true. And you'd be right.
Go, stupid.
Dang,
Rangers.
no, I wouldn't. Don't do that to yourself.
Go, stupid Rangers. You hear that, Rangers? You're all stupid, and we
You're
love
all
you for
stupid, and so are we.
Okay.
it. Anyway, I forgot what the question even was. What was the versus?
I think we decided that a stupid doctor.
Stupid doctor versus a well-educated person.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was just being devil's advocate.
Dad the advocate.
Yeah.
If we have room for one before whatever final one, I did think of another thing.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Go for it.
And feel free to cut this out if it's not a comfy one. It's a fight. It is a fight. Knockout, essentially. Person that holds the record of strongest kick to the groin versus the guy that holds the record of the strongest kick given to the groin.
Wouldn't these two have already fought? It would just be no.
I was just about to say, this sounds like they should have already overlapped.
Which means, in theory, it should be the guy that has taken the strongest kick to survive this, because he's already done it.
In a fight, you don't necessarily have to kick the groin.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I'm going to give it to the person with the strongest kick, because I feel like they could administer more damage, and there's no guarantee that the person who received the kick even knows how to fight.
No, but they can take a
That's
hit,
very fair.
and they'll just outlast.
They
It's a-
They could take
Oh,
they could take a hit in one spot.
This kind of reminds me of being in martial arts, right? Aiden and I have two very, very different fighting styles. I tend to be very light on my feet, and I tend to redirect quite a bit. Aiden tends to tank things. He doesn't move any direction but forward, right? And it scares people, and it is also incredibly effective. He'll take one or two full-on hits, and then nobody can actually get a wind-up in on him because he's, like, in their face. So in my head, this fight is happening, and the guy who can take the kick to the groin is basically Aiden,
He's
just moving forward like, yes! Hit me again! And it scares the strong kicker. And the strong kicker ends up not being able to do anything because, hit me again, tube sock is too close. So that's what's going on in my head right now.
Can I expound on that
you
part?
may.
So there was a guy that I enjoyed sparring against.
I hated this guy.
Had a really strong kick. He also couldn't really control his force well, so he always did like full force kicks.
And this
even
was
at
a
children.
200+ pound, 6 foot something man. Big man.
Big man. Very strong. Older man though. Still, his kicks definitely hurt. They've caused bruises at the least. Now, my unknown strategy, because I didn't know that I was actually fighting like that, it was effective against him because I got too close for him to actually project the force of his kick correctly. So what would happen is he would bounce off of me at like the force of his kick. And sometimes that put him in a little dangerous of a situation. He's nearly crashed into a wall a couple of times.
Yep. Just stuff like that. So, I don't know.
But I do have to tell y'all my little imagination of these two fighting. Like Jim Carrey comedy style. One dude is like kicking everywhere he can. Other dude jumps to try and intercept it with his girl. Which he knows he can take the hit.
Good lord.
That is wild.
But you're right. We don't know if the guy that can take it can actually fight. Whereas the other one, we know he can at least kick. So, my vote is with the kicker.
I don't know. My vote is with steel groin.
My vote is also with steel groin.
We have a
We're
tie.
at an impasse.
You decide.
Actually, that'd be fun. Comments. Who wins this one?
Who wins this round?
And why is it Bigfoot?
Bigfoot breaks into this. No, okay. Y'all ready for the final one? I had a fun idea.
Yes.
Okay, so for the final one, the versus is all of the winners from the first episode versus all of the winners from this episode.
Please tell me you looked this up beforehand, because
Of
I am
course
not.
I didn't.
So all I know is that Bigfoot was one of the winners, and we didn't have an interdimensional winner except for Mothman in this one, and they already fought, and Bigfoot already won.
So we have at least one win. I don't.
So wait,
But
does this just essentially become Bigfoot versus Mothman again?
I think.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
think so.
This backfired. Wait, hold on.
Because the only other people that Bigfoot would be fighting are the strongest. Well, actually, that was an impasse. They're not winners.
Yeah, we had a lot
the
of not
pigeons
winners
aren't
this
winners
time.
either.
No.
So really, the Atlanteans that have no magic
Okay, Atlanteans,
Mothman.
have fun
and Mothman
fighting the Bigfoot.
versus Headless Jango Fett, Bigfoot. Why do I want to say that Larry Boy was a part of?
Larry Boy was mentioned. I don't remember
Was
if
he
he won.
a versus?
I think it was Larry Boy that ended up winning.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Larry Boy. It was Pickle Rick. But
Oh, that's right.
as Larry Boy.
Larry-sized Pickle Rick.
Yes, but specifically also with Larry Boy's equipment.
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
So like basically just Larry Boy, but Pickle Rick, I think is how Jay described it.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, the cursed verses on this end don't stand a chance.
No.
Their strongest character is a loser from the last one.
They basically have to fight a roster of
Oh,
gods
wait,
and interdimensional
wait
menaces.
a second. There's one more that I forgot on this side.
This episode, what do we
the
have?
concept of time.
Did the
Oh.
concept of time win?
Yes.
That's
Does
fair.
Bigfoot fight can Bigfoot beat the concept of time?
Well,
Oh,
can
wait.
Bigfoot beat any theoretical?
Pull up Bigfoot's thingamajig again. Pull up his overview.
Bigfoot.
His case files.
Superhuman
powers.
strength, enhanced senses, incredible stealth, durability.
What class of immortal is he?
Transforming, becoming invisible. Uh
Oh yeah, I
Hold
forgot he
on.
could become invisible. Doesn't he also have like mind control powers?
he has
Yes.
dimension door hopping. Oh man, they must have updated this because it doesn't have everything that it used to.
So there's no definitive answer as to what level of immortality Bigfoot has, as it's not been apparently a widely accepted theory. But some people believe that Bigfoot is actually the remnant of the Nephilim.
That is true. I do remember
wild.
this. Wasn't that a Mormon
Wild
thing?
take. Wasn't that a what?
Mormon?
What? Wait.
Nephilim?
No.
Nephilim?
Yeah, that Bigfoot, was
Bigfoot
a
being
Nephil-
Mormon.
No,
Or
Bigfoot
Bigfoot-
was Cain.
What?
What? Hold
There's
on
something
now.
that I read
Wasn't
from
this-
somewhere that apparently, at least some Mormon groups think that Bigfoot is Cain.
Oh. So, while I've never heard that, I wouldn't doubt it.
Okay, no, I got the list. Okay, invisibility and cloaking, telepathy, dimensional phasing, pheromone manipulation, infrasound manipulation.
Jeez. I think, honestly, though, that the concept of time wins this. Like, if Bigfoot is not immortal, time wins.
Okay, it is not a widely accepted belief
Oh.
in the Mormon faith, but it is believed by some that Bigfoot is Cain.
That
Uh,
is wild. That I was
Cain, you
not
sly
sly
ready.
dog.
No, Bigfoot is not considered immortal in a scientifically accepted way. There's scientifically accepted ways?
What? Cockroach?
Lobsters are immortal
Cryptozoologists are a
scientifically.
thing. They try really hard.
Cockroaches.
Lobsters also.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
It seems like the overall consensus is that he is not considered immortal.
So a lobster could beat Bigfoot.
by just
Yep.
waiting.
Well, I guess congratulations to the concept of time for winning.
I would have closed that, but I guess, yeah, congrats on time.
Strongest thing there is, concept of time.
Concept of time.
Oh no. Next time we do one of these, we gotta remember that the concept of time is the overall winner from the first two. We gotta find something that can beat time.
Well, not time. The
The
concept of time. Which I suppose is not that different because time is not really real.
Time's not
But
real, but the concept
nothing is
of
real,
it
really.
is something
You're
that is
not
held
real.
in the minds of the sentient. So if there's nothing sentient left, then time will die.
If I'm not real, then what's this?
Whoa, sick kickflip, dude.
Aiden, do you have words for us?
I do.
That
I
was so desperate. I was like, please shut up.
I'll lower my own hand, thank you very much.
All right.
This podcast was brought to you by these words: raised hands, dry Atlantis, time, war pigeons, lie, swamp fart, chicken, return of the Bigfoot, the electric kangaloo. Thank you for listening.
I'm sorry. When was the electric kangaloo?
No, I just threw that in.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought it'd be funny.
Well, happy brunch once again to Maria in Madagascar.
Happy brunch, Maria.
Happy brunch.
Happy brunch.
And next time, which one of us would y'all want to pit against Bigfoot?
Oh no.
Or the concept of time?
Aiden versus the concept of time.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.